Hey everyone, it's me, Arthur Kade. Well, long time no see, Mr. Tom Hiddleston.
Yeah.
You're going to need a vacation after this month. High rise, Tribeca with this.
Yeah. And I just wrapped Kong.
And I'm going to to ask you about that, by the way, because I saw the first look. I think it was the MTV Movie Awards.
Yeah, that's right. No, vacation is definitely coming down the pipeline.
Night Manager, you guys took over the UK, now it's coming to the US. This Jonathan Pine guy, tell me all about him.
So, Jonathan Pine is the night manager of the title. And he's a former soldier in the British Army. And in episode 1, he is drawn into a situation which is very dangerous, which impels him to take a call from MI6, from the Secret Service in London. And he becomes a field agent to infiltrate the inner circle of an international arms dealer played by Hugh Laurie. And it's a spy thriller, but it is about something. It's about something very real in our world, which is this a huge amount of money is made from selling instruments of death. And Le Carré is a writer, and Susanna Bier as our director is draws you into how seductive that world is, that Roper, Hugh Laurie's character, lives a very beautiful life. It's paradise, actually. It's villas in Mallorca, it's sunsets, it's beautiful clothes, but there is a serpent in paradise that actually he has constructed a life for himself, which is funded by profits from trading in death, essentially. And he's divorced himself from the consequences of the violence from which he profits.
Hugh Laurie, this guy's a pretty good actor himself.
Yeah.
And you guys have this antagonistic relationship. Talk to me about that the butting of heads that occurs in this show with you.
You know what's so interesting is that Hugh Laurie, as an actor, is so charming and so likable, so affable, and that's exactly what Roper needs, because John Le Carré calls his character the worst man in the world. But when he appears, he's the most charming man in the world. And I think there's a tension because you like him so much, because he seems like a fun man to be around. And then you realize that all this sort of superficial charm comes from a very cynical place. But he was amazing. He was very lacking in vanity in his portrayal, and he's also someone you just want to be around.
Kong. First look was at the MTV Movie Awards. This thing looks ridiculous. What can everybody expect? Without giving spoiler-free expect.
Well, you can go back and watch that thing on the MTV Awards. But
that was the most carefully constructed
answer. Yeah. But you know, it's going to be epic. It's called. The affix is called Skull Island, and I think that tells you enough that the audience are going to be taken to Skull Island, and it will look unlike any other. It will be based on some of the most beautiful places on our Earth. We shot in Hawaii and Australia and Vietnam, and they will all be kind of amalgamated into one place. And it'll be a classic high stakes adventure film with Kong as you've never seen him before. And I don't want to reveal how or why.
I'm dying to see that as well.
And also the cast is unbelievable.
I mean, you've got Brie, I think JK's in it.
Not Samuel L. Jackson.
You have enough Oscar winners happening?
Corey Hawkins and Jason Mitchell, who you may have seen in Straight Outta Compton. Thomas Mann is terrific in it, who was in Me and Earl and the Dying Girl last year. John Goodman, John C. Reilly, John Ortiz, the best Johns in the game.
It's a wealth of talent.
Yeah.
I was just reading something online about Loki versus Doctor Strange. What is that? Tell me about the fight with Doctor Strange.
Okay. Somebody asked me the other day if I would be amused by a potential face-off between Loki and Strange, and I said, sure, that'd be great. Also because Benedict is a friend of mine. I hasten to add, there is no confirmation, there is no official news. People jump on this Marvel stuff like it's sort of like I've made a press statement saying this is going to happen. It was just a fun idea that somebody asked me about, and I was like, yeah, sure, it'd be hilarious.